What's going on, guys? Happy New Year and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. Yes, today is episode number 26 and we start today's episode off with a game against Everton here at Goodison Park. So we're away from home to take on Everton, and of course so far in the league we haven't really got going, no real surprise, but just one win in the league so far. But I still believe that there's room for improvement and also some positives to take from the first few games. But we do take on Everton away from home. It is of course going to be a very, very tough task because Everton under Roberto Martinez are a top side and they're beginning to be a very hard team to beat away at Goodison. But anyway, yeah, we do take on Everton and we'll be hoping to get the 3 points here because it's doable. It's certainly doable. I mean, one win so far, but I did come in our last game. It's certainly doable, and I was looking to get back-to-back wins for the first time in the league. But in the 8th minute, we did have the first chance of the game. James Henry was played down the right-hand side here. Real good chance. Henry crosses the ball in towards Kim Ojo, but it's a superb save by Akinfeev, sadly. So Kim Ojo still yet to score his first Premier League goal, but I'm sure it's going to come sometime. But in the 50th minute, it's towards Ojo, and some nice hold-up play by our big striker. Rolls it off to Seb Larsson, back to James Henry down the right-hand side. What a fantastic ball this is towards Carrasco. He's got the pace to beat Tony Hibbert. He stops the ball, rolls it back eventually, and the shot comes in by Liam Trotter. And we take the lead with 50 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. It's a really, really good strike by Trotter. The ball, I think it was by Larson towards Carrasco. It was just fantastic. Picked him out brilliantly. And some nice hold-up play by Carrasco. Finds Liam Trotter. And our captain gets his first goal of the season. So a real good strike by Trotter. Lovely technique there with his left foot past Akinfeev. And I just love these next-gen animations. Definitely going to try and show some more replays here in the Premier League. But yeah, it was a great strike by Trotter, our captain. We start dancing and we're 1-0 up away at Goodison Park. So as I said, we came to this game, probably going to be the underdogs, no doubt about it. But, I still believe we could probably get the 3 points here. But 7 minutes later, Morales is onto the ball, finds Ravel Morrison. And, well, this is just typical our luck, really. Such a frustrating goal to concede. It's a simple finish for Ravel Morrison. And it was just annoying because the goal we conceded straight after scoring. And it was just the most bizarre goal to concede. I mean, we just tried to get our bodies in the way. We had like 3 players trying to block the shot, and in the end it just goes for everyone. It goes back to Morrison and he puts it into the empty net. So that was a real shame. If it would have been a nice goal that Everton scored, or like a real thunderbolt from range which Nyla couldn't have dealt with, then fine. But that's poor, man. That's really poor defending. So Everton back on level terms. Ravel Morrison scores and it's 1-1 here, so that was a bit of a shame. But straight from kickoff, James Henry tries to get past Ravel Morrison, and if it wasn't bad enough that he just scored against us and equalised, he then goes and injures James Henry. So that was just frustrating as hell. Henry gets a knock, and sadly, although he is able to run it off and carry on for the rest of the game, he is going to be injured for a few weeks. But in the 67th minute, Kim Ojo is released down the right-hand side here. He takes on Alcaraz, beats him with the step over, gets onto his left foot and shoots, but it's a superb save by the Russian goalkeeper Akinfeev. That was an absolutely brilliant stop. I thought surely Ojo was going to get his first goal for the club, but no, it's a brilliant save by Akinfeev. Gets his right hand to the ball, tips over the bar, and it's a corner. And from the corner, it's crossed in towards the head of Liam Trotter, and sadly it goes over the bar, so we can't double his goal tally. And it is still Everton 1, Millwall 1. But in injury time, a great chance here. Seb Larsson rolls the ball out wide to Jack Robinson, our left back. Fake shots around Kevin Morales, he's through. He ends up playing a great through ball to Michael Anguda's substitute, who shoots. But sadly, Akinfeev makes a great save. I thought we were going to go ahead and grab a winner there, but sadly, Akinfeev makes the save. He had a really good game, the Russian goalkeeper, and sadly we had to settle for a point, which is not a bad result whatsoever, of course, coming off the back of a very, very, very good win against Aston Villa, our first win of the season. I was actually pretty pleased to get a point there, so that's no losses in 2, and yeah, it's not bad. Like it's not that bad. I think a draw was probably the best result we could have got. But I guess I was just frustrated because the manner of the goal we conceded was so poor. It just seemed to slip under everybody, and also the fact that we had so many chances back if he made some great saves. But yeah, I guess the worst news was that James Henry's going to be out for 3 weeks. It's not too bad. 3 weeks isn't too bad. He'll miss a couple of games, but it's still a bit of a shame because he is one of our highest rated players, and he's a very good winger. He may not be as quick as some wingers, but he's still a very decent winger with a good end product. So that's a bit of a shame. But the following game was against Sunderland here, so we take on Sunderland, and yeah, it was going to be a tough game, of course. Sunderland are currently sitting, I think, in the relegation zone, so coming into this game, I definitely felt as though this would be one of these 6-point clashes that I've been talking about, through the, they're 13th, okay, fair enough, but I thought they were in a relegation zone. Maybe I'm thinking of a future episode, but taking on Sunderland, this is definitely like a relegation 6-pointer, that I've been talking about, since the start of the season, really. We need to win these games. We're at home. We've got the fan advantage behind us. We need to win these games, really. Collect maximum points, because they are going to be 6-pointers, really, come the end of the season. But in the 25th minute, the first chance came. Josh Wright skips past his man and finds Junior Stanislas. Finds Kim Ojo. Nice little pass to himself there by Kim Ojo. He beats Carlos Quayle with a step over, gets himself inside, shoots, and finally the wait is over. Kim Ojo scores his first goal in a Millwall shirt as he has his hand cuffed to his ear, and he does the Hulk celebration to match as well, because it was an absolutely brilliant goal in the end, because he passes the ball to himself. I thought, oh god, this is typical of Kim Ojo. He's going to pass the ball to no one, it's going to go out of play, but no, he collects the ball, step overs past Carlos Quayle, and ends up, look at that strike, man, seriously. It beats the defender who slides in, beats Kieran Westwood, I think it was, in goal, and it was an awesome strike by Kim Ojo. It really was, and just, yeah, it looks great in next gen, doesn't it? I really need to show some more animations of celebrations and stuff. That was brilliant. But yeah, Ojo gets the goal. It's his first goal in a Millwall shirt. He only cost us £1 million. It's not like we spent 20 million on a striker that can't score. But even so, it was so annoying just knowing that the wait was going to keep on continuing. But finally, Ojo has a goal in a Millwall shirt, and I'm very, very pleased with that one. But Sunderland had a great chance there. I think it might be Danny Graham who took the shot, but he put the ball wide, so still 1-0. But in the 44th minute, Malone is played down the left-hand side here. Scott Malone finds Brian Carrasco, who takes on Phil Bardsley, crosses the ball into Ojo. Real good chance for his second goal of the game, and sadly he hits the post. So Ojo, I have this feeling that it was a slow start, but he's now going to start to score goal after goal after goal, and I hope that's the case. He was very unlucky there as the ball hit the post, and it was still 1-0. But in the 53rd minute, you see Brian Carrasco go down the left hand side here. He's getting his shirt pulled, but he keeps on going. Carrasco keeps on going, ends up fake shotting to get around his man. He keeps on going, nice little body feint. He then pushes the defender to the floor, gives it to Seb Larsson. Larsson beats Lee Cattermole with the fake shot, takes aim, and finds the bottom corner. So it's a great goal by Seb Larsson. So just like Kim Ojo, he gets his first goal in the Millwall shirt. It comes against his former club. I wanted to show the respect with the celebration, but I accidentally pressed R3. I wanted to show respect, but even so, who cares? Because it's a great goal by Seb Larsson. It's his first in a Millwall shirt. It's against his former club. It's a wonderful, wonderful strike right into the bottom corner. And yeah, I mean, £2.6 million we pay for these players. They haven't, Seb Larsson's done okay since coming in, but finally they're both starting to play really well in this game. So it's 2-0, and in the 69th minute here you see Carrasco's onto the ball. Some nice skill by Carrasco, takes aim, it's blocked. Ryan Gould with a first time shot. Sadly it is saved by Westwood, and it is still Millwall 2, Sunderland 0. But from the corner, Stanislas crosses the ball towards the head of Fabricio. It's headed up in the air, and sadly Westwood makes the save, and it's still 2-0. But we were playing so well, we were just dominating Sunderland. They barely had any shots on goal, to be honest. We brought in a triple substitution. Bentaleb, Jean Marie and Marcos Lopez came on. I'm not sure the players that came off, but bringing on the players that they're basically fringe players. Only Jean Marie is the type of player that could possibly hold down a first team place in games to come. They're basically fringe players, really, Bentaleb and Marcos Lopez. But I brought them on just because the game was over, and I thought we'd get them some experience and some game time. And in the 90th minute here, in injury time, Stanislas is onto the ball. Some nice skill by Junior Stanislas to get round his man. Ends up crossing the ball in. It's a free header for Jean Marie. And the substitute makes it 3-0 to cap off a fantastic performance. We beat Sunderland by 3-0. And yeah, that finished by Jean Marie. I thought at first it was just an amazing header into the top corner. But as you'll see, it actually took a huge deflection. But it was a wonderful piece of dribbling by Stanislas, though. Amazing skill. And put the defender on the floor. Put in a great cross as well to find Jean Marie unmarked. And as you'll see here, it took a huge deflection. I'm not sure who it was off, but it took an absolutely huge deflection. And it was definitely his goal because it was on target, but even so, that deflection definitely took it past Kieran Westwood. That made it 3-0. That was the game finished. And yeah, I mean, what a performance, though. Seriously, that was fantastic. We beat Aston Villa in the last episode to claim our first win in the season. We just got a fantastically credible draw away at Everton at Goodison Park. And now we've just beat Sunderland by 3-0 in what could be the first, or one of the first 6 pointers of the season. So a great result for us. I'm very pleased with it. And it's fantastic to pick up our second win of the season. And as always, guys, big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like, that's much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. And I will see you for the next episode very soon, where I also have a preview for you for the next episode, and I just want to try something different to end the episode off. So enjoy the preview, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. This is a huge game. This is, this is a relegation 6-pointer. There's no two ways about it. If we can get maximum points in this game, this will really hold us in good stead for the next few months. So we come into this game looking for the win, but the first chance did come to Stoke, and what a save it was by Nyland to deny. I think it might have been Nzonzi running through there. Brilliant.